What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of
Let's Talk Pendejadas.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode. Los extrañamos. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Hello?
Did you?
Did you?
I don't know.
I don't
Comment
think
below.
so.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of you guys don't like to comment anymore. Y desde ahorita les voy a decir, snap out of it. Because, girl, when we ask you questions, I'm not talking about the wall. I'm talking to Joe. So please comment down below whenever we ask you guys, because we will actually start featuring you guys on every single episode, because I feel like we just been getting so lazy, and we also have so many segments on here that we forget.
No, we really did. And we've actually stopped doing a few segments, if you guys haven't noticed already. So like, we're just trying to literally, as we mentioned, season 3 is coming up. So we're trying to just like
perfect it. Like, yeah.
We're
Just
trying
clean
to
it up.
perfect it, amp it up. We're probably going to get rid of some stuff. We're going to add some stuff, but be patient out there.
We have been seeing some of the comments, and I did hear about you guys calling my bears tacky.
Y'all are rude. They're cute.
Dude, I think these are so cute. I've collected so many of these in so long, and like, why not fucking show them? Some of you guys really do enjoy some of them, which is like my Beetlejuice ones, and then my Mario ones. I also have some cartoon
They're
ones.
all falling at this point. They're
I'm
like
they are tacky. I'm like, let's just leave this one.
Yeah,
here.
literally. But no, there's a little cute ones. There's even Donkey back there. If y'all can't see, like, come on. Y'all are just jealous. Y'all don't have as many plushies.
Now, I didn't tell Irma, be like, oh my God, Irma, let's put these up. And no, dude, I've been telling her buy her own like bears, and she hasn't.
No, I really haven't, honestly, because también, like, I don't really buy them or get them because, one, I don't got no boo to give me, like, any bears or anything like that, because you gotta admit, most of these is because, like, you know, or did you actually buy these yourself?
No, most of them. I bought these two. I bought this one. I bought, this one too. I bought this one.
I'm not a person to like buy like plushies like that because I know I don't have the space for it, as mentioned. So like, now for sure that I know that I could get plushies, I didn't realize how expensive they could be. Especially if you want like the really cute one. Even Squishmallows, like it's literally just a round pillow.
A round ball.
With a face.
Yeah.
And they're fucking like $50.
Yeah, no, this one was $20.
See,
yeah, dude, and this is tiny,
puny. Bitch. That's what I mean. So I mean, that's why I feel like plushies never like nunca me captaron. But I mean, if I find a lover and who wants to love me, they will have to give me
give me lots of plushies.
Yes, I actually would not mind that. So me kicking my feet.
I'm like, please come love me.
I want some love. It's Valentines.
But talking about love, you guys, Valentine's Day is literally around the corner. Like, literally, you're gonna turn the corner and Valentine's gonna sock you in the face.
Yeah, literally, it's so close by. It's going by really, really quick. By the time that Valentine already happens, the store's gonna move on to another season. If anything, I'm already seeing the store move on to a different season. And I'm like, bitch, I'm still need to prep stuff for Valentine's. And you guys are already like putting stuff away. Like, hold up, I need to still buy stuff.
I feel like that's what's scary about going into stores, especially when they decorate for like seasons and stuff, because then once you'll see it for like one time, and then later on you'll go later on again, and then they move on with something completely different. Like, already St. Patrick's stuff is already starting to come up. And you know, I just remember not too long ago that during St. Patrick's Day we went to Las Vegas, and I remember how fun that was. Do you remember?
You know, I think I was just blacked out most of the time that I really don't.
I really like, I actually like, now that I'm getting a little older, like I'm starting to like a lot of the little celebrations of like Valentine's Day, like Groundhog's Day.
I don't want to sleep in no more. Is that what it is, right? Groundhog Day?
No, Groundhog Day pretty much.
Longer summer or longer?
No, they show like a groundhog in like a certain city, and if the groundhog sees his like shadow or like, I don't know, algo pedo. But it shows us if we're gonna have like a long winter or an early spring.
Oh, so I'm guessing from what I saw on TikTok, we're gonna have an early spring. I guess everybody's like cheering on.
But they're all from different states. So I don't know about California.
That's weird. Well, not weird, but like I've never really like
I've never understood that either.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just like, okay, another animal, I guess, telling us what time to like hibernate or not.
Did you see that they had them inside like little casitas? And I'm like, like, wait, does it live there?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, is it actually like a pet now at that point? Like, it's not really like nurture. It's a pet at this point.
No, literally, I think it is a pet. I don't think it's nature. So I don't think it even understands what winter and spring is.
They literally just trained them.
Yeah, maybe they're like, please say it's gonna be a long winter, and they're like, give us $10,000.
Literally, let's have people spend money on these things, and then we keep it for ourselves. Just imagine, no. But for overall, though, Groundhog Day is another fucking day. What's more important now is Valentine's.
Dude, Valentine's. But before we get started with the topic of Valentine's this week, we are going to skip again wine of the week. I hate doing that, dude. We keep skipping it every single week because I'm not down to drink right now because if you guys don't know, if I drink, I think my nose is going to swell up. My doctor actually told me that. So he's like, hold off until your month checkup, and my month checkup still hasn't came. So I'm just kind of, I think the only day that I'm going to drink is actually on Valentine's Day, which I'm so excited about. But I'm also not excited about because it's like I think I could only have like one drink because we're just going to dinner and then I have to drive back. So like even if I want to enjoy a drink, like I'd rather just wait for like a party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. But I even volunteered to be your guys' chauffeur if you guys really wanted to. But actually, I'll take that back because I have plans for myself for Valentine's. So we're going to get into that later. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with alcohol, I have been missing it. I have been missing the wine. I have been craving literally just alcohol, to be honest. Honestly, I've been with Danny, like, not drinking. I feel like we've all stopped drinking at the same time as mentioned.
Until Alan broke the cycle yesterday. He started drinking yesterday.
He broke the cycle.
And he only drank, not because he's an alcoholic, but because
he had a guest.
He had a guest for Noche de Pendejadas, and they made him drink a B-box.
No, dude, they finished 6 beatboxes, dude. 6 beatboxes. I couldn't, but low-key, when I served them that first shot, when they started that episode, like, dude, like, my mouth was salivating. I was like, fuck, should I take one? Should I not? And I was like, nah, like, I'm good. I could wait for tomorrow because we actually have a Valentine's coming up. So I'm actually still debating if I should drink tomorrow or not, just depending on the vibe. So we'll see from there. Let's see if I break that drinking cycle tomorrow.
No, dude, but I feel like I've been craving like a fucking good ass peda. Like, I really want like a good ass peda. No, not even an espresso. I just want to get fucked up. Yeah. Like, and you know what's so scary? I don't really want to get so fucked up because what if I hurt myself with my nose or something like that? But I do want to get really fucked up. Like, no saben how bad, like, I don't know how to describe how bad, like, I want to get fucked up. Like, I really do want to have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. And that's what's scary. I feel like when I start drinking, that's where I'm going to be like, oh my God, let's just drink everything. And I don't think my tolerance is going to be the same. It's been over like it's going to be a month and a half that I've already stopped drinking. So I feel like my tolerance will go down because you guys, something that I would love to drink has been my tequila with sparkling water. Yeah. That is my, and with a little bit of lemon, like that's my favorite. Every single time I give it to people, like they're always like,
yeah, dude.
Even when I give it to Irma.
No, dude, I try to drink it because obviously it's the most healthiest, least amount of calories, no sugar. Literally. So of course, like I want to try to get into those drinks because sugary drinks give me such a headache and like they make me feel so bloated and nasty. Even though they're good, don't get me wrong, but like I just don't want to be feeling like that. I'd rather just feel the alcohol, which is the drink that he makes. But I honestly just prefer just taking the shots like that, to be honest, at that point, and just have my little chaser and I'm set.
Yeah, I think shots are separate. I don't count that as like a drink or anything like that.
You're like, that's something separate. That doesn't even count as drinking.
It doesn't even count because I feel like shots just go directly to you and then they'll go away like really quickly.
You think so?
No, they don't.
No, but you lie.
You guys already know Valentine's is coming up. So let's just talk about Valentine's and just kind of like, have you ever been asked to be anyone's Valentine?
Well, I mean, you for sure have. You like without a problem. But throughout high school, you had your boyfriends and shit. You had your little like things. I've been single for my whole entire life, even though I dated like once a guy, but like that wasn't really like relevant guy. Like other situation. Instead, like I have never been asked to be someone's Valentine.
I am a virgin.
I am a virgin. I don't know what that is. She's innocent. Valentine's.
You dude, that's so sad because like it's not sad, but
No,
like you
well,
know,
I mean, it
because I feel like
kinda
if you no, because if you're single and you're like an empowering woman and you can be independent, like I think that's a lot better than being with a man and having to like having to depend on a man. You know what I mean?
True. Like
But-
you don't need somebody else to show you their affection of love.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could give
yeah.
yourself love.
Yeah, give yourself
Get
love.
yourself
like you should
flowers.
ask yourself to be your own
Oh
Valentine's
my god,
Day.
you know I should look into that.
You're like, I'm gonna do that right now. You're like, Irma, do you want to be my own Valentine?
I look at myself in the mirror. Do you want to be my Valentine? Yes. Starts marrying myself. Just imagine.
Just imagine I can marry myself.
Can I marry myself? Is that a possibility? I'm down.
Nah, dude, but I feel like for Valentine's Day back then, you know, after high school, the only exes that I've had have been like in high school. And you guys already know that I have talked about how when I used to date in high school, if I didn't last with them for more than 3 months, they wouldn't even be considered like an ex because we didn't really experience absolutely anything with together. Like, I feel like if you've been with someone for almost 6 months, even to a year, like that's a really great relationship that you had.
Yeah.
Anyways, the one Valentine's Day that I do remember because I feel like it was so funny. You guys, I did date someone that was that was a little younger than me, like 1 year younger than me. And we went to the same school and everything. And we only dated for like 2 weeks or something. But like, I remember that the only reason dude, I'm such a dick. I was such a dick. I only got with this person because I knew Valentine's Day was gonna come up. And dude, in my self-defense, I just wanted someone to give me like the heart-shaped chocolates because I really like chocolate. So like, of course, like when we went to the stores, my mom was like, no more chocolate. Like you're gonna get cavities. So like my favorite time of year was Valentine's Day, but this year in particular, I didn't have anybody. So I knew that I had some guy like on my Facebook Messenger, like on my ass about like, oh, like you're super cute. Like, let me take you out on a date. Like, I really want to meet you. Like, no, like, I really want to talk to you. I was like, oh my God, girl. I was like, all right,
I guess.
we'll only do one date, and that date is on Valentine's. So, like the date was all right. Like, it was not all that. But
I mean, at least you got your chocolate.
but I did get my chocolate and my roses, and I did get a little gift. I don't remember what the gift was, because I low-key feel like I only cared about the chocolate more. That was my favorite Valentine's. Because I did it for myself. I'm just kidding.
When you get asked to Valentine's, like, okay, like, genuine question. As a couple, like, does one person just have to ask you, or do you individually each have to ask each other, even though the other person already asked?
As a gay
couple.
As a gay
No,
person?
just in general. Like, do couples do that? Like, or is it just one person asking one person?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, like, Alan asked you to be your Valentine, no?
No, not yet. The fuck?
Have you asked him?
No, because I always come every year.
Damn, it's already almost a few days away.
Nah.
Anyways.
Now, I understand your question. The question was like, if you have been in a relationship, or if you're married, or even if you have kids, like, do you still ask your partner to be your Valentine?
No, I'm asking like, so for example, Alan asked you, right? Do you still ask him?
No, the fuck? He already asked me. Why would I ask him? It's
Because-
like if I said no, I would ask him, but I already said yes. So why the fuck would I take that energy to do it again?
Because
Like, would you do that? Like, you think about it this way: if a guy asks you to be their Valentine's, and you're like, "Oh, Jess," would you be like, "Okay, I'll ask you now"? I don't think so. I wouldn't.
I mean,
don't
I
think
feel
it should
like
be that.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, but
It's kind of
I
think about
feel
it
like
like
it'd be a nice gesture of like, oh, thank you, BB. Like, let me give you a little Valentine basket, like every turn back, you know?
Well, on Valentine's Day, you still end up giving each other gifts, but you still have.
Okay, so on Valentine's, like for sure, each other like give each other.
Yeah,
gifts.
each other gifts. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your relationship.
You're like, y'all suck if you only get
I'm like, I'm not putting any type of like
expectations out there.
But I mean, I get gifts on Valentine's Day. No, but like for real though, the other question was like, if you are in a relationship, like, do you ask your partner to still be your Valentine's, even though you guys are married or even if you guys have kids? And I feel like yes.
Yeah,
I
what
feel
the
like you
fuck?
guys should. What the fuck? Like, if you guys don't ask each other, like, shoot him in the head. Like, oh my God, I'm having that problem right now.
Oh, you hear that a lot?
Nah, dude, I feel like every single year I ask him to be my Valentine's, and I was literally looking back at the thingy where he only asked me 1 year from actually 2 times from our whole entire Valentine's Day, and the one time it was like super cute, but it's been 3 years, babe.
Like, it's your turn to ask me at this point.
But
now.
last year he didn't ask me. No, not last year. The year before that, he didn't ask me.
Don't get the timelines wrong. Hold up.
I'm like, wait, he hasn't asked me ever. We just kind of went to dinner. And you know what? You know what? A little secret, you guys. I plan all the Valentines. But because he also does be like, okay, like if you plan the Valentines, like I'll pay. But like,
you want him to be able to have that moment to actually like plan everything out.
Yeah, Alan is a bad boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
But you have to agree. I mean, you're very picky on where to go.
No, dude, I'm actually not. Dude, I feel like this stereotype has been so like, it's been so annoying.
It's so old.
No, it's so annoying because even my mom has said it and even my sister has said it. Like, even for Christmas time, like.
I'm even saying it.
No, yeah. And even Alan says it. But even for Christmas time, I feel like people should already know who I am. Where it's like, why do you guys keep saying that I'm annoying when I'm picky? When you guys still, even when I'm picky, like you guys don't get me what I want, and you guys end up getting me something else, and I still love it. Like that's the thing that bugs me. Like I'm not I really am not a picky person. Like I feel like if you know who I am, you should already get me the things that I already like, and I don't expect much anymore. Back then, I would be like, oh yeah, like
let me send you the list.
Yeah, let me send you a list, and mind you, this was 3 to 4 years ago. Like I feel like I don't do that anymore. I feel like I moved on from all of that. Like even for Valentine's Day this year, Alan was like, oh babe, is there anything that you want? I was like, babe, if you want, just get me like a video game that I like. And like back then I would be like, oh babe, get me a Switch, or get me my purse, or get me this. And but now I'm kind of just like, I've realized that I'm fine.
You value more of the...
I feel like I value more time now, and value more relationship, and value more everything. Like I have everything that I need, and if I need something, like I can just purchase it myself or work for it. Like I don't need anyone to buy me anything.
Period.
I set my own high expectations on myself. If I can't afford something, then Danny, you're poor. Thank you to Chime for sponsoring this week's episode.
You know, it is the new year. We have New Year's resolutions that we have to accomplish, and that's including our finances.
And what better yet to start your financial success with Chime. It's time to break up with overdraft fees. Every cent counts towards your big financial goal this year.
The Chime checking account can handle all the heavy lifting while you handle on achieving your goals for the new year.
Get paid up to 2 days early. With a qualifying direct deposit, you can get access to your money sooner. Fee-free overdraft with SpotMe. That means overdraft up to $200 without fees with SpotMe when you set up a qualifying direct deposit.
Just set up a qualifying direct deposit and sign up for SpotMe, and Chime will spot you up to your limit when you make a debit card purchase or cash withdrawal that exceeds your balance.
Access over 60,000 fee-free ATMs. That's more than the top 3 national banks combined.
You can easily find one near you when you use the Chime app.
Sign up takes minutes, so join a million of other Chime members and sign up today.
Get started at chime.com/LTP. What was that again?
That's chime.com/LTP. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. or Stride Bank, N.A. Members FDIC. SpotMe eligible requirements and overdraft limits apply. Early access to direct deposit funds depends on payer out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. Does it suck though, like being single on Valentine's Day? Like, is it a little awkward when you're like, table for one, please? Table for one. Table for two, actually. Me and Bubble Man.
Me, because I count as 2. No, honestly, so I think last year, was it last year that I went on a Valentine's date with myself? I think it is. I even actually recorded this, and I'm planning on doing the same thing this year. So keep an eye out for that. I will be going and taking myself out on a date. But I still need to plan it out because I know these reservations are like going really, really quick.
Yeah.
And I will say this. For one meal, for a Valentine's course meal, dude, $120?
Nah, dude, you want to know something funny? The other day, me and Alan were trying to go to a restaurant that was a steakhouse. It looked so delicious, so bomb, like exquisite. Yeah. Literally. We if you know how to do a reservation for Valentine's Day, you can't just go in and do a reservations. Most places have like a 3 or 4 course meal.
Yeah.
So, and you have to pay a certain amount per person, plus gratuity, and then plus tax and whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But Irma, I kid you not, the first fucking entree, I would understand like if it was like calamari or like something like good, like a bread with butter.
Sorry.
Dude, it was nuts.
Shut the fuck.
Dude, it was like mixed nuts and dried fruit for the first course.
That's charcuterie, bitch. That's barely a charcuterie. That's nothing.
Then the other one was literally fucking crackers, dude, with cream cheese and dried fruit. And then you get to the 3-course meal, dude, and it was literally just a steak with fucking little red tomatoes.
What?
I made the calculations in my head of like going to Ralph's, and I was like, girl, this is a $60 dinner. That's even with the filet mignon from Ralph's.
What the fuck? See, this is the thing, like,
I feel like now
restaurants are a scam for fucking holidays.
No, not for holidays.
For
Valentine's Day.
They're scammers, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
So me and Alan ended up decided that we would go to a different restaurant that we've gone only once. I feel G Barden. I think that's what it's called. It's where they have like that really big restaurant where they have the really big entrees, like big forks and everything.
See, the one that,
I remember one time we went with my coworkers, and my coworkers were being really fucking cheap, and me and Alan had to like pay for majority of the table because this girl ended up coming. She's like, I'm not gonna order anything, and then she still fucking ended up grabbing like the appetizers and everything. I fucking hate people like that. Like, don't even come.
Oh, well, in that case, I will see you guys there on Valentine's. Bitch, you swear. No, honestly, I will say I'm kind of scared to see the reservations because I do want to take myself out. I already have like a few things planned. I'm going to have like get my nails done. I have my little laser away appointment for my legs and my body. And then I'm going to go probably, what should I do? Oh, I'm not going to have a car rental at that point. You want to get all luxury. But yeah, I will for sure be like taking myself out on a fucking date. I just don't know where, because the last time that I took myself out, I literally, as mentioned, spent like $130. And I thought I was going to be going through this different type of meal. And I didn't really like this place because like it would just felt so like crowded. There was couples beside me. So now me with my fucking tripod right in front of me and shit. Like I really didn't give a fuck. And I was just talking to the camera. But like obviously people were like trying to have conversations. And there was like chisme going on the other side. And I was like, oh, what's up? Like, let me know.
Up? Now everyone is going to know.
Bitch. I'm like, can I join for later tonight for dessert? No, but I feel like it doesn't really suck as much, but I mean, at the end of the day, just gotta do you. And even if you don't want to go by with yourself, because I get it, like I tend to get anxious, to be honest, whenever I'm out about, especially with like shit like this, because people don't normally see like that kind of shit. Like you swear you want to be out there like exposing yourself. Hey, I'm single. I'm here on my own day. Like, you just have to get over that anxiety and just fucking do it. And if you don't want to do it, just go with your girlfriends.
Or not only that, go to the beach by yourself. Go to the park, have a picnic. Like you could, don't let social anxiety stir you away from having a great time trying to love yourself.
Exactly. But the only thing that sucks too is that like no matter if you're trying to have a good time and like be alone at the beach or be alone at the park with a little picnic, you see couples every fucking where, dude.
That was my other question that I was going to ask. You know, I feel like I've never actually been really single for Valentine's Day. So that's another question. Like, do you feel very like...
awkward?
No, like...
left out?
I want a boyfriend. Like, do you feel bad for yourself that when you're out by yourself and then you're like... oh, like this guy like is really loving her, or like, oh, they gave her like flowers, like I wish I got that, like stuff like that. You
know what's funny? Back then, I never gave a fuck. Like, I was like, whatever, it's girl power, all this shit. But I don't want to admit this, but the older that I'm getting, like, the more that I'm like, oh, like, I want that. Like, I want someone to give me flowers. I want somebody to be like, hey, babe, get ready in like 5-10 minutes. We're going to go here. I'm going to pick you up. All right, like, be ready. Or like, oh, look, I got you some flowers just for the thought. But the thing is, like, I know I'm not in that position yet because I know that I have too much high expectations when it comes to a relationship, in a sense of like, I want it to be the perfect thing ever. Like, the reason why I also haven't been in relationships is because I know there's downsides about it. And of course, relationships is not
Are different.
they're different and they're not gonna be perfect. And that's where I'm like, in my head, like, I need to stop being a person that want everything perfect. The point is, it sucks because I want that, but I know that I'm not ready for it because I have too much high expectations for it. And I don't want to get my hopes high for something that I know that I'm not going to expect. And when it comes to Galentine's, why do I keep calling it Galentine's, man? During Valentine's, and now that I'm getting older, like, I want that. And like,
you're like, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. Obviously not. It's just
Are you gonna get fucked on Valentine's?
No, honestly, I don't think, even if there was a single guy out there, like, I don't think they would want to try to fuck on Valentine's.
Why not?
To be honest, I don't think guys would really be like that.
Who
They're
said?
like, I mean,
Guys are horneados.
they really are. Come on, the ones I've been talking to right now.
Yeah, dude.
I will
Honestly,
say, I've been talking
I feel
to some right now.
honestly, y'all, like, I feel like being single is so like.
Liberating.
I haven't been single in a very, very long time, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if I was single, I wouldn't think the way that Irma thinks.
You'd be hopping on that dick, bitch.
No, I wouldn't even. I feel like even if I was single, I don't really think I would think too much about sex. I would think about wanting to like actually be in a relationship. I just know for a fact that I would find someone that like for example, like me and Alan, like we have a lot in common. We both like scary movies. We both like to eat. Like, and the exact same way goes to you. You have to find someone that is literally the exact person like you, so you can enjoy the relationship as much as possible. And you can't stir towards people that are just attractive, because if you just think about someone that's attractive and that has a good job, like, girl, you're looking at in every wrong direction. Like, imagine finding someone that is like, oh, I want to build a life. Like, I want to be successful with you. I want to do this, and I want to do it because, you know, we're both funny, or we both like this. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like people nowadays are like, oh, I want high expectations, good job, good men, no arguments, no this. And it's like, no, it's not that. When you're looking at like Tinder, or when you're looking at like Badoo or all these dating apps, you kind of really do have to read the description, girl, because you really are selling yourself. Like, it really is.
You're promoting yourself.
You're marketing yourself to other single people. And of course you want to come off attractive. And I feel like the last time when I actually fixed Irma's Badoo app, because I know who my friend is, and I feel like Irma stirs away to this thing. It's like, well, if they like me at my worst, they need to like me at my best, and if they don't like me at all, like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, and that's not it. Like, if Irma, you want to find love, I feel like you need to show how much of a baddie bitch you are, and you have to list all the things that you are really good at. You're witty, you're funny, you're clumsy.
Wait, what's the word witty?
Witty, like, you're like very like very high spirited. You know what I mean?
Thank
yeah,
you.
like, and that's what you have to show off to either a man or a girl. You know, you have to show off your good side, and then you show off your bad side, but not in a negative way, because you also don't want to show off like that.
Yeah.
You know, but when you show yourself off on these dating apps, just show the best person that you are, because if you show like the
worst.
No, not even the worst part, because you
like,
can show your worst part, but you don't have to be like, oh my God, I have daddy issues. Like, no, like, you kind of just have to be like, okay, like, this is how you are. I'm funny, I'm outgoing, I'm clumsy, I love to drink wine, I love walks on the beach, I love a good conversation, I would love to go on dates, go on a hike, just to go on, like, I'm a wilderness type of person, I love pets, like, all of that stuff.
Bitch, tell me why, like, I don't even know that about myself, and you're all here listing, like, about me and shit. I'm like, damn.
But like, that's the best parts about you, and you just don't know that because you're just kind of thinking about like, well, if this guy doesn't like me at my worst, then I'm not gonna show him my best. Like, and that's not what it is. You show your person your best, so that when you are actually meeting them, they get to know you, and then you start showing off like your true colors, and then, you know, just kind of evolves.
And that's the thing. I feel like I struggle with that a lot, because don't get me wrong, I would love to go on dates, but the thing is, when I get close to like, oh shit, like, I'm actually getting close to this guy, or I'm actually like, you know, having like a good time with this person, like, I get scared, and that's when I just run away, dude. Like, I literally am just like, okay, like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Like, I'm getting too close. I'm getting too attached. Like, let me just, like, step away from this, because I just get, like, personally, I just get scared. Like, I am scared of what I'm going to find out.
You're scared to get fumbled. You're scared to get manipulated.
Yes,
you're scared
dude,
to get...
that's the thing. I'm so easily gullible, and you cannot lie to my face. I'm gullible as fuck, dude.
Yes, but
I'm
the
gullible.
good thing is that you have friends that could put people in check and put you in check, and like, we're not embarrassed. I'm the type of person where I call it out as I see it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if like I hurt your feelings or not, and I will do it in a way where I'm very respectful, like, and you will look dumb as fuck. And like, if Irma ever gets in a relationship where a guy is like manipulating her or anything like that, I will put that guy in his place. Please. Because I have told Irma, like, we don't know these men, and at the end of the day, they're just another fish in the sea.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people in the room. I absolutely hate when people say, like, oh my God, like, I'm single, like, it sucks to be single. I don't think I'll ever find anybody like witty me. Like, me, no, girl.
Like,
no.
a few years ago.
Like, if you don't put yourself out there, you will never find anybody. Nobody's gonna come knocking on your door and being like, oh, can I see if this glass slipper fits? No, babes.
That's what I want, though. Just imagine,
not for reals, though. Like, but, you have to. I told Irma, like, I was like, the other day that we talked, I was like, Irma, you really want to have a relationship? She's like, honestly, dude, like, yeah, like, I really want to find someone. And I was like, well, you're not gonna find him sitting on my couch. Like, you have to go out by yourself. And you know, sometimes we'll talk. There was this guy the other time that we went to the bar that kept staring at Irma, and then he went up to Alan, and then he went up to me, and I told Irma, that guy literally wants to dance with you. You want me to tell him yes? And she's like, hold on. We all got drunk. We all forgot. Like, if I tell you once and you don't want to do it, like, I'm not going to force you. But it's like, you also can't come to me and be like, oh, man, we're in a relationship when you're not putting your best effort out there.
And that's the thing that sucks, dude. And it just goes back to,
going to the bars by yourself.
Yeah, dude, no, that's scary. What the fuck?
You could, dude. But you know what? Oh, dude, I hate that. Fear. You know what you could do, dude? You could go to fucking, like, country clubs, or you could go to...
That's true.
If I was single, like, dude, I would go to fancy fucking bars, not to even find like a man or anything, just to go on a fucking, like, a good drink to myself and just be by myself. And if somebody wants to buy me a drink or something, I'm there. Like, why not? When you go to a bar, don't go to like those ratchet ass bars. Go to a fancy bar where you can find a sugar daddy.
You know what? That's
by the boats,
amazing.
By the yachts, by the beach,
by the river, no.
By calabasas.
You know what? I definitely have to get out of that fear, because I feel like that's why I'm still in the position that I am right now, because I don't let myself go whenever, like, I get close to these, like,
you don't let yourself be vulnerable.
I don't. And that's the thing that scares me. I don't want to be vulnerable, because the same thing as mentioned again, I don't want to get manipulated. I don't want to get, like, I'm just gullible. Like, and that's the thing that sucks, that I feel like I won't be able to get past through until, like, I finally fix that. But at the end of the day, I can't always just, like, wait until I fix it. I have to experience going on dates and dating these men. It's not like the first guy I ever date I have to last with forever. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing that sucks, because I know that I'm an empath. I have so much empathy for people with their emotions, in the sense of, like, oh my God, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Oh, I don't want to do this, or or like this, and like, I just know that
you just don't want to be in the position.
I don't want to be in that position of, like, needing to break somebody's heart.
Yeah.
Like, what if they actually really did like me, and I'm just being the asshole of, like, nah, fuck you. Like, I'm over your shit. You know, like.
Well, you don't have to be an asshole.
Of course,
you're all leaving him a no, and then you're like, sorry, babes. Or you're calling from the restaurant, and the waitress is coming up to the guy, and he's like, there's a phone call from Irma for you. And he's all answering, I'm not coming to dinner.
Bitch, I'm actually breaking up with you. Bitch, no, dude, that's sad. But I don't know. I feel like I just have...
I understand where even, like, girls come from when I feel like the dating scene is definitely scary, because you don't know anybody's intention. But at the end of the day... you don't know anybody at the end of the day.
Really
so, like,
don't. Like, dating starts as strangers, and if you really want to date, you just really have to get out there and actually socialize.
Strangers to lovers, and lovers to strangers again.
Nah, for real, dude. Honestly, so I mean,
Hopefully Irma ends up getting a boyfriend soon, or a girlfriend, or a dog.
I don't know. I'm just scared, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I just have to be very open-minded about it. Like this, I was trying to tell you guys that I'm talking to like these 2 guys or 3 guys. I don't even know how many.
You're like, I have a lot.
I have a few. I did hear this tip. I don't know from who. I think it was from one of you guys that basically when you're single, don't be just dating one guy. Be dating like multiple guys. And like if one of them is treating you right, then just drop all the other ones and then you could just go straight to that. Well, yeah. Like, you know, it sucks. It's kind of like a gameplay, but like it's literally like
but guys do the exact same thing.
Guys do the exact same thing.
And
so
probably
it's like,
worse.
100% worse. Come on, bitch. Like I mean, I was being like a dude, I guess, fucking around, fucking all these guys and like, you know,
treat them like they be treating you.
I mean,
the fuck? I believe in that. I believe a woman should fuck like a man, and I feel like a woman should definitely have the backside of what men are, and you should treat men the way that they treat you.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna, like I've always said to Irma, girl, if you're horny and some guy is horny too, go fuck. If you don't like him, if you don't want to do if you don't want to involve yourself at all with him, block him. The great thing is that you don't know this person. Like I've even just told Irma when she started messaging guys, I was like, dude, you don't know these people. Just talk to them however the fuck you want. If they call you princess, call them prince. If they call you,
this one guy that was like,
he's like, where can I take you out, princess? And I was like, wherever you want to take me, Prince Charming.
Yeah.
And I tell Irma all the time, like, don't take it too serious. Everything is a game.
Love
is
a game. Shy about it.
Yeah, life is a game, and at the end of the day, it's funny. It's for your entertainment. Once you start taking it seriously, then you could be like, oh, okay, like I'm not gonna be talking to him like an idiot.
Yeah, and be like, don't be calling me that shit no more, bitch. Actually, call me bitch.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck me and call me a fucking slut.
Literally fucking whore. Bitch, imagine.
Yeah, but for reals though, like I've told Irma like plenty of times, like even for my girls out there that are single, like if you are thinking about downloading like an app, of course, be careful. I've always said, do your investigation. Make sure they have an Instagram, a TikTok.
Make sure you do a background
like
check.
Twitter. I mean, I don't care. Whatever you got to do.
Hey.
Always do a picture reverse thingy where you like put it on Google so that you can make sure that you're talking to the real person. Before you go on a date, I feel like it's very important to FaceTime this person. Mm-hmm. I don't care how uncomfortable you are. Like you call them on FaceTime and be like, hey, like I'm going to be ready in a couple hours. Just letting you know, just to make sure that you're real. There's a lot of precautions.
Remember that guy that I would always FaceTime and shit, and he would like be singing to me and all that shit? Remember? The one that ended up being homophobic.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Like, it was going actually really well and shit. Like, I actually thought, like, things were going so good. I even went over to his place and shit. And then at the end, he's like, I'm homophobic. I don't like gays. I'm like,
sorry, my best friends.
I don't need you. Like, fuck that shit. And that's what I think. You know what? I guess I could say, like, I'm pretty good at, like...
You know what you want.
I know what I want, but it's just letting loose is where I don't want to. I don't want to let a guy like get me and choke me and like have me in my most and then like
have you on a chokehold.
Yeah, and then once he releases me, I'm just like a deflated fucking balloon.
Well, that's where you have to mentally prepare yourself and be like, I'm not anybody's bitch but my own.
That's true.
And that's on period, honey.
That's on period.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. We talked a lot about our single queens because I feel like on Valentine's Day, we don't talk a lot about our single queens, and that is very important. Being single is something that I want to empower you to do because my mom was a single parent. And my mom has showed me how women can be empowering. And like, I love that. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret that I love. Something that I actually tell a lot of people. And this is about my mom. So no digan nada. I feel like this was such a bomb and bold ass move for a woman to do. There was one time where this guy cheated on my mom and she didn't tell him. But then she made him come to the house and they were about to like
go at it.
And then, before anything, like, started, like, she's like, I'm bored. Get out of my house.
But that's some iconic shit.
The guy's like, what the fuck? Like, no. She's like, no, get out of my house. She's like, my kids are here. You want me to call cops? Get out of my house. And bomb-ass bitch, right? Bomb-ass move.
I need to get these tips and like tricks from your mom. Like we need to have like a little drink together and shit, so she could tell me how she was living her life in her fucking.
Because
20s,
even though my mom was
living her life
and she had kids, like she was still single. Like my mom was.
She knew
my
how
mom
to have
still
fun.
bomb, but like
she
my
knows
mom
how
was
to have
bomb.
fun.
Yeah, my mom knew how to have fun.
She knows that she is that bitch, and she's like, bitch, I know what's up. Like, I know I'm bomb. Like, you know, I could get any fucking man, and yeah, that settles it.
Yeah, but just remember, you guys, for all my single queens or kings, even, you guys don't need anybody but yourself. Remember, love yourself. Remember to go up to a mirror and tell yourself the kindest things that you could ever tell yourself, because if you don't, then you're just looking at a reflection, babe. You don't need a reflection if you're not going to talk positive about yourself.
Exactly. But of course, before we end it, we do want to end on a positive note. Our little positive affirmation of the episode.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here?
Amen.
And with that being said, go ahead and comment down below what was your favorite part. Come back up, click that like button and the subscribe button. And don't forget to follow us at all of our social medias at Call Me Daddy,
at Irma XO.
y nos miramos para la otra. Bye.